In this meditation, we will gain revelation and light through the use of the common gavel to shape our hearts and consciences as the rough ashlar is shaped to the perfect ashlar. First, focus on your breathing. Breathe in. Let the air fill you. Fill to the depths of your lungs, and then release. Breathe in. Release. Feel the air as it comes in and then passes out again. Comes in and passes out. As it comes in, feel it light the core of your being. As it passes beyond, feel the core of your being darken. Feel it light with each new breath. Darken a little with the departure. Feel it. Breathe in, out, in, brighter, out, darker, in, brighter, out, darker. And as you're breathing, and you notice that cycle within yourself, I want you to follow it. Follow that strand of light within the center of your being, up, up through the top of your head, through the crown of yourself, into the light, into the brilliance above. Follow it. Rise, rise, and find yourself in a place that is pure light, golden and brilliant, pure light. In that place, there is a stone, a square stone, smooth on the top. Beside it are two pillars, and on either side of them are two other stones, one smooth, one rough. The rough stone is yourself, your heart, your conscience. The smooth stone is what you will become, what you will make of yourself. And on the smooth stone between the pillars, that square before you, there is a book that you know is familiar. Reach for it, touch it, feel it. Feel the texture of the cover against your hands. This is a book of sacred law, the most holy law, the law that you know in your heart is most meaningful to you, the law that sets your moral code, makes of you the smooth stone, if you follow its precepts, if you allow that wisdom to become one with you. Open the book. Open it, and when you do, notice that there, on the open pages, is a small wooden gavel, a hammer of sorts. This is a tool with which you will smooth yourself, with which you will smooth your heart and your conscience, with which you will divest yourself of vices and superfluities and things that do not serve. With this tool, with this gavel, you will make of yourself a perfect ashlar. Now, take that gavel, take the book, one in each hand, and lay your heart and your conscience down upon the square stone where the book and gavel once rested. Notice as a man walks up to you, approaches from the east on the other side of the stone. He is also familiar. You know him. You know him very well. Around his waist is an apron. The signs and symbols of that apron are meaningful to you. They are sacred symbols, powerful. They identify him as the man that you know he is. As he approaches you from the east, he sets his hands on either side of that square stone and looks upon you and smiles. He smiles because he knows you, and he knows that you are up to the task of shaping your mind, your heart, and conscience into everything that you were meant to be. Make him proud. Give him more reason to smile. Begin to work upon your heart. Smooth it. Smooth all of the spurious edges. Smooth all that does not serve. Make of your heart a perfect tool, a perfect guide, well bounded in its passions. Make of it the perfect heart. Now, when you are ready, when you have done the smoothing that needs to be done to your heart, bring it back within yourself. Integrate it back into your being. Enjoy it. Feel it. And be grateful for it. Feel the lightness within it now that it is free of superfluities, now that it is free of vices, now that it is moral and just. Feel that perfect heart. But your work is not yet complete. Upon that square stone still rests your conscience. It too has flaws that should be smoothed. The man still smiles, watches you. He knows you are up to the task. Now, prove him right. Go to work on your conscience. Find within it all the flaws, the vices, the injuries, all of the superfluities, everything that does not serve, and polish them away with the gavel. Smooth your conscience. Make of it the perfect conscience. Make of it the conscience that you were meant to have, that you are meant to use as a tool to guide you through every day of your life. And then, when you are ready, take that conscience and bring it back into yourself. Let it reintegrate. Let it become one with your being again. And feel how much lighter it is, how much easier it is to use, how much more sure its guidance. This is the conscience you are meant to have. This is the conscience free of all that does not serve. This is a just and moral conscience. Let it be your guide always. And now, reunited with a lighter heart and a smoother conscience, a surer conscience, you bid the man farewell. Thank him for his guidance, and set that book of sacred law back upon the square stone, the gavel placed back within its pages. Slowly, reverently, close the book. Feel its cover one last time. Know that even though you leave this book here in the brilliant light, it is with you always. It is your rule, your guide, the means by which you will always measure yourself. The man smiles again. He is proud of you. He is proud of what you have accomplished here, what you have done. What you have done takes courage. It takes courage to work upon the self, to take the gavel to the heart and conscience and smooth it, make them lighter and moral. But you have done it. You have taken that step, made the effort, put in the work. Be proud. Smile. You stand here just and upright. Now, as carefully as you please, as slowly as you like, I want you to come back down from that place of light, following that line, that cord of self, back, down, down, and towards your body again. down, down through the crown of your head, and back into the self, back into that body, that breathing body, that body that is yours. Take a moment to settle back into it. This is your body. And though the changes that you have made have occurred outside of it, you have carried them back with you. You carry them now. Your heart and conscience are lighter, smoother, more moral and perfect for the work you have done upon them. And remember always that that book of sacred law and that gavel and that square stone between two pillars are always there, always waiting, whenever you need them, whenever you would choose to make use of them. For improvement is a never-ending process, and though each milestone is powerful and meaningful, and something that you should take pride in, there is always room for more light, more perfection. Now, open your eyes and go forth about your day. Let the work that you have done here, today, be with you always. And let it be something you remember in every action that you take.